Do you remember those old games on Roblox that give you B tools and allow you to build something using the clone tool to clone predetermined blocks? I do, but those games haven't been popular for a very long time until Build a Boat for Treasure came along and invented the idea of being able to save your boat and reuse it again and again. Build a Boat modernizes the classic get to the end with a boat idea with refined building mechanics, properly working physics, a wide set of tools to manipulate one's boat in any way they choose, and semi regular updates to keep the game fresh. Why I love Build a Boat for Treasure. A great number of comparisons can be made between Build-A-Boat and Minecraft, which may be surprising to some. Just like Minecraft, you have to create your own fun. That means there's no story or guide, and your only objective is to get to the end. In Minecraft, there's not much benefit to going to the end over and over, and one's long-term goal in Minecraft, in my opinion, is to make everything as easy as possible. That way, they don't have to work nearly as hard. What I mean is, instead of manually farming, brewing potions, killing mobs, and acquiring food, one's goal is to make machines that do that for them. The goal is to achieve your goals as easily as possible. In Build a Boat, that goal for the most part changes very little, which means a player is always working towards getting to the end easier. One's journey in Build a Boat starts with them with almost nothing, which means they can't even get close to the end. However, as one builds their boat stronger and longer lasting, they can get further and further and finally reach the treasure chest at the end. From there, the player usually seeks to build even bigger and stronger ships to make it to the end. However, at some point, every player can easily get gold and is no longer lacking in blocks. Some players may give up now that they have achieved the main objective and receive a steady flow of income from using their old reliable ship that gets them to the end. However, for the more creative types like myself, this is only the beginning. One of the biggest ways that Build-A-Boat differs from its ancestors from 2008 is these special blocks. I'm talking thrusters, jets, wheels, boat motors, hinges, pistons, shields, buttons, levers, magnets, glue blocks, cameras, cannons, harpoons, portals, switches, and countless other blocks that can turn a floating platform into a beast. Using these special blocks can move parts of their boat, have pieces bend and fold, make airplanes, make cars, make helicopters, build weaponized mechs, build a war rig, and countless other things. These special items are the main driver and difference between builds, as one may find the best luck driving to the end, flying to the end, or even flinging themselves to the end. Like Minecraft, one's choices are broad, and they can go down a plethora of paths on deciding the best way to get to the end. Another great part of Build-A-Boat is the social interaction. Being able to zoom out of the camera or even drive up to someone else's plot allows one to get inspired from the builds they see others working on. In my own experience, people walk to the edge of their plots and compliment me on my prized build named Fun Truck. My vehicle is a good example of all the systems and special blocks in the game meshing and working together to deliver lots of laughs and even more firepower. Why I hate. When it comes to Build-A-Boat, all of these pluses are also a huge double-edged sword. Creating your own fun means that you can easily get bored and ditch the game when one can no longer make their own fun. The journey to go from zero to being able to make it to the end reliably is a big one if someone doesn't know what they're doing. The social aspects of Build-A-Boat are sometimes good, but are more often than not extremely toxic. For players just starting out, this won't be apparent. However, if you have a semi-decent build, you can often be bombarded with people typing your name in all caps, begging to be on your team. Join requests all the time, and wanderers that come into your plot. Sometimes the people that walk onto your plot are really nice and polite, but more often than not, they run into your boat and start touching stuff. I know this fact from experience, as when someone walks up the stairs of Fun Truck, they immediately walk up to the cannons mounted on the extension rods and fire them off one by one. Conclusion. So should you play Build-A-Boat? I would say if you have a lot of patience, you're more of a creative type, able to build new things, I'd say go ahead and do it. But if you get really impatient, you want stuff immediately, you can't really progress, and if you can't really build anything, I would say Build a Boat for Treasure is not for you.